Hello everyone, welcome to Ade's Beauty Box. And so today I would like to discuss my top 23 for 2023. I definitely purchased more than 23 fragrances this year, but I'm gonna give you the ones for me that stood out. Now, not all of these are new releases. They're just things that I feel like I gravitated to, that I really loved, in 2023. So if you are interested in hearing more of my 23 for 2023, please stay tuned. I'm gonna try not to give you guys like a whole bunch of stories with every fragrance, but sometimes, the stories, they just flow, And so this year, Truvalia, she had an event at Nordstrom, and I was so happy to meet her. And also she had a lot of brands there, specifically black brands that they're not in Nordstrom. I want to smell the things that I don't readily have access to, right? And so when I saw Nazar Perfumes there, I was so excited. I think I stood at that booth, and I think I stood at Chris Collins' booth for like the majority of the time, because their fragrances are not there, accessible. I think Chris Collins' own, he got them into the store where you could buy them online, but they're not there where you can smell, right? So I was so infatuated with this brand, and this is Nazar Perfumes. I always hear Marcy. Honestly, that's the main person that I heard talk about this brand, and I think I saw LaTanya posting some stuff on her Instagram, and so I didn't know where they were going to be there. I'm so happy that they were there, because I found they got two on this list, right? And so the first one is Nazar, and that's Queen. That's like a fruity floral, and the fruits in this fragrance, I believe it's like kiwi or pear or something of that nature. And so it's just one that you got to get your nose on, but this was the one that I was like, this has to come home with me. But he was sold out on that day. That's how good it was, right? And then the next one that I had right here is like pie. It's called Pie and Cognac. And so basically it's like a peach and apple, like cobbler type of pie with cognac. That's exactly how it smells. So so this was my fragrance for Thanksgiving, and so it was totally giving the whole holiday vibes. And so those are the two that I love the most. And I also picked up two other ones, and I might do a whole video about Nazar fragrances, so I could talk about these more in detail. But this is a really nice quality like indie house that I think that you guys should check out. My next top one is Ambrosia Imperial. She's gonna make the list every time, okay? PSA, public service announcement, okay? She's gonna make the list every time, okay? So I keep saying I'm not gonna go in too much detail, but honey, this perfume is like on the same level to me as Baccarat Rouge 540. It's on the same level as Gentle Fluidity Gold. What I'm telling you is that this is a classic, okay? This perfume is a masterpiece. This perfume is a 10 out of 10. This perfume is a class. What other word? This perfume is a compliment getter. This perfume is everything and more, and I'm just gonna stop right there. Okay, so that's Ambrosia Imperial. I spoke about it many times on my channel. That's Ambrosia. And so with that being said, since we're talking about Navitus, I never got to talk about Mahni Cassonade by Sharita M. And so I'm a vanilla girl, so I was down for the vanilla release, right? And so congratulations to you, Sharita, on your first perfume collaboration with Navitus Perfumes. So I am going to talk about this one because I didn't get to do a separate review on it. So this one, I get like more brown sugar, and I think what I'm noticing is I thought that I was sneezing because of vanilla. Like vanilla 28 makes me sneeze, Bianco Latte makes me sneeze, and this also makes me sneeze. So now I'm suspecting that it might be brown sugar that's triggering me to sneeze. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's the vanilla anymore. I really think it's the brown sugar. But anyway, so I'm not gonna spray it because I wanna be cute for the camera and I don't wanna sneeze, okay? So Mahni Cassonade to me smells like a hybrid of a vanilla 28 and an Indult Tahota. And Indult Tahota to me also, well, I think that was like the first of that kind of like brown sugar, vanilla type of vibe, like Escapade Gourmand smells kind of similar, Vanigliera or whatever. Like there's so many of the brown sugar, you know, combinations, but this one is a bit different, okay? So you are getting that brown sugar, you're getting that vanilla, you're getting, it feels really cozy and really warm to me, okay? And then what's sticking on my skin must be that amberwood. So of course I gotta ask, you know, the person closest to me. I asked my husband, I was like, what do you smell? And he was like, you smell sweet and woody. I was like, yeah. So, you know, so he likes woody fragrances. He likes oud, rose, you know, all these things, and even vanilla. And so he said, you smell sweet and woody. And I was like, definitely. I feel like that amberwood definitely adds a lot of edge, and it sets this fragrance apart from those other brown sugar, you know, those other brown sugar and vanilla fragrances. So I am a vanilla girl, and so I think that this is a beautiful creation. I feel like maybe if it you know, like not macerates, but like sits for a little longer, whew, it's all in my mouth, oh my goodness. So I feel like if it sits for a little bit longer, it's definitely probably going to perform like crazy, you know, but I like it. I do like it. I do like it. Now, I do want to talk about real quick about the prices. Like I really, look at this bottle first of all. Look at this bottle. Look at this. Look at this, okay? This bottle is so gorgeous, but I really thought that she was gonna go for the other packaging. I don't know why I thought she was gonna go for like the other packaging that like Chocolate Queen comes in and Baklava or whatever, because I feel like the prices, yes, they are like increasing, they're increasing, and I wouldn't have mind to have like this juice in that packaging, just because I have a lot of fragrances already, and those bottles are 100 ml. This one is 125 mLs, but I feel like I would rather pay that 120. But I do think the prices of the other packaging went up a little bit. They give you the discount when the fragrance initially comes out, and you're usually able to get it for like 120 or less. And so I was really looking forward to, you know, paying that price. Look, so I can't tell anybody like, you know, what to do, but for me, I just feel like the prices, everything going up. Everything's going up. But I do, yeah, so I do like the fragrance, yeah. And so that is Mahni Cassonade. So the next one is Argos Palace Athene, okay. The next one is Birth of Venus. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Okay, so I'm not gonna go in detail again, but oh my goodness, I love this one so much. Okay, so I did an Argos video earlier this year. I'll link it up here, and yeah, so that's that on that. All right, so the next one is Beyonce's Say Noir. I like this fragrance. I feel like it's a sweeter version of Atomic Rose. I feel like she did a good job. She did a good job, and she did a good job. The next ones are definitely stars and stunners for this year for me, and that is Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, and also Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. So I've talked about them over and over and over again, and I just wanted to highlight them for you as two of my top for 2023. Now with that pistachio, you know how we all kind of like went down the pistachio train? Well, with that I picked up the Pistache Skincare Company right here. So now I picked up the Body Splash earlier this year, but now they have this EDP, and so this is really good. Lasts a little longer, of course, than the Splash, and so that is the Pistachio skincare. So a brand that I discovered this year is Kai's Fragrances. So I discovered them through their pistachio fragrance when I was looking for pistachio fragrances and things like that. So I got many of them, but the one that I just picked up recently that I really love is this praline caramel, and it's basically caramel and this hazelnut, and there's some fruity note in there. It's similar and it smells like a pear, and so this is so delicious. So I just picked this up recently from Lucky Scent, and so this is Kai's Perfumes praline caramel. So I picked up Guerlain's Queer Beluga. So this is that Guerlain vanilla in a nice suede. So good. So the 7 Virtues, I smelled all of their fragrances before. I really wanted to love Vanilla Woods, is it called, but I couldn't even smell that. It's like anosmic, like I can't smell it. But this was the first one that I fell in love with from the brand, which was Coconut Sun. I also do like the Cherry Ambition, so that one is on the way to me. But for now, I'm gonna highlight Coconut Sun because this year I had like a procedure, a surgery, and I bought this scent with me, and it was so comforting to me and even the people around me. We all enjoyed this coconut scent, and so that is Coconut Sun. So this year I fell in love with ouds, and so I got 2 sweet ouds for you, and one is Bon Nomad and then the other one is Oud Bouquet. I've talked about these 2 a lot on my channel, and I've been going down the sweet oud train. Like, these are the 2 fragrances right here that set it off and have me going, you know, looking for sweet oud fragrances. And so that's that. The next one is a Middle Eastern fragrance, and that is called Mudawi. And so that is my peach soda. Okay, so this is my favorite Middle Eastern fragrance right here. So the next one is Atelier des Ors, and this is Pink Me Up. And so that is basically berries and champagne. Beautiful presentation, beautiful bottle. Totally adore this one. First one. This is the first purchase for me from Atelier des Ors, and I would really like to try more from the house. Okay, so this one was new to me as well, this whole entire line, this whole entire house, and that is Dries Van Noten, and this one is like a silky chocolate and black currant scent. Really, I love the scent profile of this fragrance, and so that is Soy Maliki. Hope I said it right. So the next one that I do adore, and that is Valaya. And Valaya is the one that everybody thought that she was gonna be hoo hoo hoo, ha ha ha. But baby, she stands out. She lasts for so long on your clothes. People can smell you from a mile away. And so yeah, so very impressive performance. And another one by Quentin Beach, and so that is Valaya, one of my favorite houses. So when I first got into niche houses, when I smelled this, I was like, oh, that's my favorite house right there. Xerjoff, oh, they're my favorite. And I bought so many of them all at once, okay? And so this one is called Starlight, and it's like a spicy and sweet cardamom, cinnamon type of fragrance. It's just so yummy. It's wonderful. Okay, so I gotta keep going. That is Starlight. Ooh, House of Sillage Hufflepuff. Listen, if you like vanilla with a little undertone of lemon, you need to try House of Sillage Hufflepuff. Make sure you get it on sales. They're always going on sale. Make sure you get it on sale, okay? And so yeah, this is so yummy. If you like I said, if you like vanilla with a little undertone of lemon, House of Sillage Hufflepuff. So this one is special because it was my Mother's Day gift from my husband, and so this one is Louis Vuitton, and this is Symphony. So it's a real fresh fragrance and has like grapefruit and ginger, and yeah, so I'll be bringing that back out in the spring and summer. Super expensive, but if you like this type of scent profile, I think this is worth it. This year I discovered the world of Chris Collins, and so my favorite one that I picked up was Long Kiss Goodnight. And so this is basically like a rose and oud and coffee. Totally in love with the brand. And I got like these 10 ml decants as well. My next purchase definitely would be African Robust, the tea one. The African one, that's gonna be my next one. But for now, I got a Highlight Long Kiss Goodnight. It's so good, such a sexy date night fragrance. Love it. Last but not least is YSL Libre Les Parfums. Great performance on this fragrance. Vanilla, lavender, you know, all these other good things. Love this fragrance so much. Talked about it in many other videos, and so that is my last one. I think that's 23. Thank you so much for tuning in on this video today. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you drop down in the comments and let me know what are some of your top fragrances that you have purchased this year in 2023. Let me know. And so I am going to be signing out. So I am going to pop some of my other videos up here for you guys to check out. And until next time, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Peace out.